Hello, probably no one. Um, yeah, this is G Mannered. It's like it's really strange. I just did some hunting on Hersenfeld and I posted it. The only thing I didn't show was me actually establishing another like log cabin base, but I just did that. And then I'm gonna hunt in the Layton Lake and like finish the round trip tour kind of thing I've done. I would like to say that YouTube is claiming that somebody viewed the first video I posted. Now, I don't know what the heck happened because, I don't understand how a channel with absolutely no views gets a view. Like, how does a video with absolutely no view get suggested to someone? I don't understand that. Like, no one subscribed to me, no one, but somebody clicked on a video of mine. I don't think they actually watched any of it, but someone clicked on it, and that's the weirdest thing to me. Frankly, like, I don't know what to think about that. Because if you ask me, something's sus, like, something's really suspicious. Because it just doesn't make any sense, like, I literally have nothing, like, nothing. I've posted 3 videos, and I've got a view? Like, what happened? What happened? Who did what? I'm, like, so curious. I've got to know how that happened. I feel like something's crazy. So, anyone who knows how like YouTube or algorithms or whatever works, that'd be lovely. Anyone who ever finds one of my videos, can you comment how you found it? Because I haven't even told anyone, and it's been like a week. It is honestly the craziest thing to me. I'm just so like shocked. But yeah, that's that story. Because if, YouTube channel I use randomly to blow off steam all of a sudden magically gets views and kind of suspicious to me. I think it's kind of sus. So yeah, that's my take on it all. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go just exploring because there's a lot of Layton Lake I haven't seen. Because I don't know, I've had so much hunting success in the Chila area, the central little area, some South Lake, and then over here at Mount Leviathan, which is a really pretty formation. I've had no need to go out here, and I literally haven't even been in Caliburn. So yeah, what I'll do is I want to start doing this, showing off like the kills we get at the end of each hunt. So oh wait, that's the proof I have that I have actually shot at diamond. So boom, yeah, I'm actually decent. But yeah, so latest harvests, I literally filled up a thing today. I killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 animals with like 14 of those being bison. So pretty decent. No golds, which is a little saddening. I kind of wished I'd hit a gold or something. I think it's weird to get that many kills and not have a gold, honestly. Yeah, so that's what I'd call successful hunting. And that is not usually what happens if you play. Yeah, here's all the things. Again, these first 4 were given. You start in Layton Lake, and it gave me these other 3 around it. I really wanted to go to this one, and I also kind of want to hunt crocodiles and alligators, so also very interested in that. But yeah, I'm very content with what I have. I think it's reasonable for the game to only give you 4, because, you know, these maps take a lot of time and money to develop, and the animals unique to them, their patterns and their specialties. So I very much respect, like, it's a high energy endeavor, and yeah, those costs are like something that just, they outweigh any kind of profits they make just from selling the game. So they have to make you pay for some of it, you know. Yeah, it's ridiculous. We'll make it 548 so that it's light. Oh, purdy. I wonder if it's light at 5 in this game. I can't ever tell. Oh man, we got pretty. Unreal Engine does a pretty good job of this, and whoever else works with them. I mean, obviously, you know, you can tell it's fake, but like, it's still really good. I really do enjoy it. Because here's the thing, having this wasn't a thing 5 years ago. There was no like, ooh, map, you know. Unless there was, and realistically, I don't know. But guess what? I got this game for like less than $20, so shout out to myself for finding it. Oh, big zone, big zone. Wow, this is pretty. Oh my goodness. Layton Lake, I think, gets the prettiest map award. I mean, come on, man, that's pretty nice. I don't know what the heat waves are doing over here, but whatever. I would absolutely love to go out west, like mountainous Cascadia west, and see the glacial lakes, like, you know, the Switzerland looking part of the US. That would just be a dream come true. Oh, same with just a lot of the West. I'm East Coast, North Carolina, turn up. And it's an amazing state. I love everything. I love most everything about it. It is really, the Upper South is the best place in the world to live. And you know what? Even though I have absolutely no proof of that, I'm going to claim it because it's just so amazing. We have a mix of everything. Like, we have nice, really developed and advanced urban centers like Raleigh, Charlotte, you know, Greensboro, with just like ridiculous, like world-leading technology comes out of North Carolina too. You know, we've got billionaires, we've got tons of millionaires, you know, high wealth, really ridiculous advancement, but we also got tons of like little rural dots. All the little towns you can live in that really do represent what the South is. And it's really nice. Yeah, I 10 out of 10 recommend North Carolina. Turn up. Even if it's not the best state, it's definitely in the top 10. Like, there's no question about it in terms of just living here and the conditions. You know, it's kind of weird though. North Carolina has really bad weather because the weather isn't any one thing. We have all kinds of, like, we get hot winters, we get cold summers, and everything in between. It's the weirdest thing. And pollen is, we have so many pine trees, it's just, you know, obviously gymnosperms are really successful plants, but oh my gosh, I have a black car, and those things absolutely coat it. It looks like Bumblebee. It's just yellow. It is the weirdest thing about North Carolina. Its weather is just insane, but you've got the mountains and the beach on either side of it, and if you live in the center like I do, the Piedmont, it's only a 3-hour drive to either one, so it is really nice. Vacationing, just living. Again, it's a fairly Republican, like conservative place, even though it is a swing state, I think. So it's much less like rules and regulations and more, you know, let them do what they want. I live in a pretty poor county. There's not even 200,000 people in the county, and it's like we're all about backy out here, tobacco. I'm talking about flue-cured tobacco. If you don't know what that means, it's one of the few places in the country where tobacco is majorly produced, North and South Carolina, because obviously it's dying out. Vaping and juuling have kind of killed it, and on top of that, they don't really want you to smoke anymore, especially after doctors start dying from lung cancer. It's like, maybe smoking isn't good for you. And so now kids just get addicted to fruit juices that have more nicotine in them than... What the freak? Oh, wow, that is a mangled rabbit, but you'd never leave that much of the rabbit if you were a predator, sorry. Left all the good stuff. Only gutted. He didn't even gut it, that's the thing. But I know they do that just so it's easy for you to identify what it is. So, you can't be upset with that. Apparently out here is coyote region, which is funny because North Carolina has coyotes, but they were imported from the West Coast, and now they're the dominant predator. So, if you can take anything from it, you don't know what the animal's going to do. And now coyotes are the biggest issue in terms of pests in our state. And the problem is we're the only place with red wolves in the world, and they look identical to them, like literally. So red wolves essentially almost went extinct because they look like coyotes, and it doesn't matter if they look like them or not, they'll still eat your chickens, so... And since we're a major poultry state, you shoot them on site, no questions asked, and it's not a problem. Until it is. So rip to the red wolves, they are still alive, luckily. But at the end, they where am I going? Yeah. I've just been kind of monologuing, really enjoying talking about my state, because it really is a great state. I love it. Yeah, again, I don't even know if you get recommendations for channels like outside your state unless it's in like California, New York, or Texas or something. But still, I'm just gonna assume that most people watching are from North Carolina. And if they aren't, then you're gonna know a bit more about North Carolina. Yeah, again. But it's got something for everybody. Really is a great place. Really nice colleges, actually. It is just, it's got some of everything. We got Great Lakes. And obviously not the Great Lakes, but we have great... Okay, you're dumb. Y'all are dumb. I don't even think I can hit you. Missed. Yeah, just a little bit. Whatever. Okay, y'all. Can I hit you with the pistol? Please let me up my pistol score here. I did it. I upped my pistol score. These are bad rabbits. Oh, freaking crap. There's a huge delay between when you press the trigger, by the way, and when the bullet fires. But anyways, yeah, so absolutely destroyed his butt. But yeah. I got to up my pistol score by... Come on, how much? 27. That's fairly decent, I guess. Considering as I almost never use it, yes, that's pretty nice. I'd love to go shoot Cape Buffalo till they die with it, but you know, this is the only true use of the datgum pistol in the game. But yeah, still, highly recommend North Carolina. It's not the prettiest state in terms of just raw, like, it doesn't compare to this type of thing in Washington and Oregon. But I will say it's just got a lot. And the Appalachian Mountains are gorgeous if you've never been. They might not be as nice as the Rockies, but they're way older, a lot more history, a lot more salamanders, by the way. And they really do offer an amazing mix of everything. Yeah, again, I really do feel like the Upper South is just the best place in the world to live. North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia type feel, you know what I mean? I'm very much, and we're very much like, it's like North and South Carolina, they are the same state, essentially. It's just South Carolina has worse roads, but it's like our little sister brother type thing. And honestly, Virginia, North and South Carolina practically make up one state anyways. I mean, we go through each other's borders all the time. Like, it really is practically the same state. It's just like some grand mid-Atlantic state. Oh yeah, and fishing culture out in this area is amazing. Because again, we have salt and fresh water, so you can go fish in the ocean or you can fish inland, and we've got great stuff to hunt, fish in both areas. So yeah, again, turn up. Amazing hunting and fishing culture. I mean, there's obviously only so much you can do within the season, but that's okay. So yeah, again, North Carolina superiority. I don't care what they say. Yeah, I don't know why I'm being such a spokesperson for North Carolina right now. I feel like that's a really steep drop. That's fairly steep. Can I get down from here or not? I mean, it smooths out a little bit through here, so I guess that's the way I have to take. But yeah, pretty dangerous there. We do have the highest mountain point east of the Mississippi River. I know that much. Mount Mitchell, been there. Stood on top of that. It was the middle of summer and there was still snow up there. That's the craziest thing. We are unfortunately definitely hurricane prone and tornado prone, and a little bit for wildfires. And we actually had an earthquake recently. I say recently as in within the past 3 years. Because we don't have much plate activity, so when you do get an earthquake, it's like, okay, yikes. Because you never know. Like, West Coast, obviously, California knows a thing or two about wildfires and earthquakes, but we're not used to them, so when we get them, it's like, whoa. Slow down, chief, we ain't used to this. Dang, roundabout. Yeah, not much activity out here. I've only seen a few trails and a few calls. Again, I've only laid eyes on the rabbits, so that's fun, but still, yeah. Again, great state. Absolutely beautiful. Probably about as good as you're going to get off the East Coast. That's for sure. We have the tallest lighthouses. That's true. Some beautiful lighthouses at Cape Hatteras, Bodie, and dang, what's our other big one? I can't think of the name of it, but we have absolutely unparalleled lighthouse superiority in the country. You know, because the graveyard of the Atlantic is right off our borders, so yeah. And we'll always be at war with Ohio because they claim the Wright brothers were born in Ohio, and we're like, that doesn't matter. They flew in North Carolina, so we get to claim first in flight. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I mean, they actually try and take the first in flight thing from us because the Wright brothers were born in Ohio. It's the dumbest thing. Like, the argument holds no water, just like their state. Freaking crap. No, I do actually have a friend who has family in Ohio, so Ohio's I don't think is a bad state. Never been there, but I don't think it's a bad state. Oh, I love the elk, Roosevelt elk. We have elk here too, by the way. Again, when you've got mountains and ocean in the same, like, state, province, you have a good time. So yeah, shout out to my state. Really fun. Yeah, I love tracking herds of elk. It's definitely what I started out herd hunting, and it's what I've always had the most fun doing. especially when they get glitched and you can just pop shot every single one of them. But yeah, speaking of America the Beautiful, again, I would love to tour the West Coast. I mean, yeah, I know it's absolutely gorgeous, but also just the plains and the great, the Great West. I don't know, the frontier, I guess. Because you can't say Midwest because that's just the breadbasket area, realistically. I mean, isn't it funny the states are just divided into such unique, areas? Because there's states, but then there's regions. Like, you could think of it like Supreme Court regions almost, because I think there's 13 of those. It's like, we're all politically and culturally different and really, really unique. It's so funny when people say, Americans don't have any culture because we've got more culture than most countries combined. And I do mean that in every sense of it. Yeah, I mean, I really like our geopolitical regions. They're well defined and not well defined, and really just impressive. Oh, I always wanted to go to Arizona, Utah, Wyoming, Dakotas, Montana. Really see it. And maybe see a place where there are black-tailed deer, normally. And not just for a reserve. Did I hit it again? I don't think so. But yeah. Yeah, I'll get there. So finally found something. And of course, they only start moving when you see them. So I don't really get how that works, but yeah. So obviously they were on a big zone. I'm sure they were just feeding. And it's like, oh, death. Death be sweet, death be quick. But yeah, no, we don't have blacktail, we have whitetail. And they're everywhere, and dang it! I did not mean to do that. It's kind of weird, I forget that it can hip fire, actually. I should probably try and find his trail instead of aimlessly walking, because I don't know. I really thought that was his corpse. What was that noise, by the way? No, there it was. Quite substantial bleeding, honestly. I don't know where I hit it, but I did a good job. Didn't suffer too long. Yep, just crammed it up the intestines. Absolutely unranked specimen with a 63. Yikes. But again, yeah, I'm trying to get to this place so that I can, know something about the area. So if you don't mind. Oh, man, yeah. But again, love it out here. Honestly, I have no need to ever leave the States. I probably will, but I would be very content just living my life here. Even if I'd never left North Carolina, I would be able to live a very, well-encompassed and experienced life. I feel like you can disagree with that. I don't really care. I am a prospective geology student, so I actually would like to see Argentina and China, because other than the United States, those are the best regions to see. Obviously, when I say Argentina, I'm referring to Patagonia, namely. Yeah, the world might be crumbling, but at the same time, we got a lot of hope. Honestly, we've never had more hope than now. And I'm sure every generation of people has practically felt like the world was going to end during their lifetime, so who even cares? I mean, everyone talks about how, boomers ruin the world or whatever, but it's like, generations before them were doing the exact same thing. The generations before them literally fought the world wars, Don't you think boomers as a kids thought the world was going to end while they were growing up? Just saying. And obviously the Gen Xers, my parents who grew up in the latter parts of the Cold War were like, you know, when they were kids, Germany wasn't unified. And domestic terrorism was nothing like it is, or has turned into today. So yeah.
Topeka was an important area to the indigenous population before the frontier expansion and smallpox epidemic.
Always smallpox.
The descendants have a reservation elsewhere today, but the reserve has worked with them to raise some totem monuments to honor these grounds.
Well, just don't be making graven images. Wow, the shadow. They do really well with like shadow stuff. Shading is pretty neat. They're even really good about giving you a ridiculously excessive glare when you look near the sun in your scope. But what? Ha! A moose. How about it? What's our location? Distance, please? Oh, I want to hit it so bad. It's a challenge. 4 freaking 05. 415 is pretty fair to say. Here's what I gotta do. Shoot really high above it is what that means. But it is a moose, and if you can do it on anything, you can do it on a moose. So close. Can I? No, I cannot. It's moving on its own again. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't think it would move from this location. Why are you bobbing so much? I freaking hit it. 415 out and I hit it. Not very close there. Oh, how do you only have 2? Large animal, large animal. Big girl coming through. I can hit her. Or probably not. Ugh. Okay. I hit it again! What am I smoking? I don't actually smoke. Just using the analogy like something's crazy. Here comes the dog. I'm sure he's bound to mess something up or cause an issue. Kaiser, move. Kaiser. I don't know if you could see him over the camera or not. He tried to get in the way, but he's really ridiculously difficult to deal with. I hit it again. That is 3 shots from 400 meters out. This thing has to die. It quit existing. Okay, but even 3 flesh wounds with this gun, the 45-70, will kill. So, I have gotten a kill from this distance. I think that is my best shot yet. Now, granted, it is because I'm on the tower, but who cares? You know, it just hasn't registered yet. Now, I am definitely going ahead and claiming that I did kill from this height. The thing, like, disappeared. Like, I can't even confirm anymore. I hope that happened because it died and it just kind of almost despawned the way it works. Dang, the smell of M&Ms is rising because I have a bag beside me and it's kind of weird. I like the other ones where you can get on top of this part even, but... Wait, can you go inside? You can just fall off the side of it, I know that much. Yeah, you can go in. It's really nice. They got like a... Obviously, you know, the American ones are the largest, most spacious, and nice looking ones. No, you cannot. Okay, you know, that's... I thought that the metal bars and railing in front of me would act as a solid object, but clearly not. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm a little upset with that one, not gonna lie. especially because I hadn't discovered the lodge nearby, so I'm gonna have to hike it up there. It's gonna be kind of rough. 2 kilometers away was the freaking closest one. So now I have to... No, that better have been a kill. Like, I'm serious. I got 3 shots on it. There's absolutely no way that wasn't a kill, and I refuse to accept even the idea that they didn't kill it. I don't care if they're all flesh wounds. With the 45-70, 3 shots from it kills anything. I don't care. It will literally bleed out. I don't care if it takes like half an hour. But yeah, you know what? Back to how much I love, the world and how beautiful it is, and how great the states really are. I can't exactly imagine that an international person would watch. Oh my gosh, the elk are back. That is just crazy. Maybe I can glitch them. Sometimes they get stuck on terrain. It just happens. Yeah. They will kill you very easily, though, and I'm not kidding either. So, see if I can't switch over. Yeah, okay, there are some behind, maybe. Dang it. Couldn't manage to. I like how it simulates their breaking of terrain and stuff. Really nice. Yep. Oh, wow. The one that got away. I think that should count as a hit. I need to switch to something with some range. I can't calculate distance and shots and stuff. Okay. Stay close, please. Yeah, I had to ditch the 4-wheeler into ATV anyways, because it's like, this is way too steep for him. Yep, we did land a hit, non-vital. Very nice. It's a for sure kill. A non-vital with that thing will kill any animal. Bison, buffalo, bear, doesn't matter. So now we're just looking for the corpse. It'll show up as dead, which it has not. That's very surprising to me. Makes me think it's actually glitched or broken, because it definitely killed it. I just don't know how long that would have taken. Okay. Very bad at whistling. But yeah, no. What will you do with a drunken sailor? That is my question. That's the question I pose. What will you do with a drunken sailor? Gosh. My back. I have got very poor genetics in a lot of ways. Definitely should be nearing a death. A little surprised edit and drop there. There it is. So again, good job to myself for pulling that out. But again, every bullet is $200, so I shot 3 bullets and I only hit 1. Oh, so I actually lost money on that. I lost money shooting for it, so that's kind of hilarious to me. I spent more money in bullets shooting at those elk than I made actually killing them. Pretty funny. Maybe you don't shoot $200 bullets at everything you see. Maybe you just don't do that. They're tweaking, I swear. There is no way I didn't get a kill with that moose out there. I don't care if I hit them all in the foot. How far away? Oh. Chopika. Chopikachu. But yeah, it's really weird though, growing up in whatever generation I'm in. I think we call us the I generation. That's what some adult told me anyways, because of the iPhone. I'm not kidding. So if we are the I generation or Generation Z, wait, Gen Y is millennial. Gen Z, are we I don't know what I am. I'm 18. What am I? All I know is that we're running out of World War II vets, man. That's all I know. I have met a Holocaust survivor. It's something you should try to do if you've never done it. She was actually a good friend of our English teacher at my school. Very, very, again, very, something you should do. That's what I'm trying to say. Something you should do is meet a Holocaust survivor, if there's really any left that aren't like, handicapped mentally. Which at this point, I don't know. My parents remember when the World War I vets all died out. And honestly, we about freaking run out of World War II vets. Ooh, big dog. Yeah, he's in the mood. Yeah, but again, coyotes are a plague in my state. They're kind of a shoot-on-sight type of thing. If you get the chance, you kill them, and it's just... Even though there's the potential that it could be a red wolf, it doesn't matter. You just shoot them on sight. There's absolutely no excuse for allowing a coyote to run around. None. There is no valid point for anyone out here, because we all own something that they can kill. Actually, I'll give you an example. One reason you see donkeys and mules everywhere is because they'll actually beat the crap out of anything, including coyotes. Unlike most animals, herd animals. So there's always like donkeys or mules mixed in with like every group of livestock out here. And that's for a reason of keeping them safe. Same with goats, but a coyote can kill a goat. Obviously a pack will be able to. It's a glacier, it's pretty neat. I've never seen a mountainous glacier, no, I will say that. We don't have those in North Carolina. But yeah, so a buddy of ours, bro, this thing's gotta be like right under me. What the freak? This is the girl too. Yeah. That's the stupid rabbit. Well, daggum, it was hunting too. Anyways. Yeah, the buddy of ours had a $250,000 racehorse get killed by coyotes. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how a horse gets killed by coyotes, but they said it was as if, yeah, there was 4 of them that pulled at each leg and just like collapsed it, and they ate out its guts and left. So could you imagine losing $250,000 because of a pest coyote? Yeah. So needless to say, they are a shoot-on-sight animal. No questions asked. And you'll be thanked by people around you if you do it. Because their presence is detrimental to everything else. Especially the deer population. They introduce them to balance out the deer population instead of expanding hunting season, which I think is the absolute dumbest possible choice. And it really shows you like why so many people hate the government, especially out here. That sentiment is so strong because they just make ridiculous mistakes. They would rather import a non-native animal to handle it than allow hunters more time to kill them and a larger status. Because you can still only kill 5 a season. You can only kill 5 deer a season, or something like that. I think our sheet has 5 on it. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Maybe it's 10 or something. I don't know. And you can only do it during winter. Like, well, no wonder there's so many deer. We can kill, like, up to 5 or 10 during a fourth of the year. Like, duh. Or they could do what Florida did and pay us $50 a foot of deer, every deer we bring in. Pay us $1 a pound for every deer we bring in or something. Y'all, we wouldn't have the problems. But no, you're gonna introduce a non-native species. That's the dumbest thing you could do. Like, actually we have a few examples of introduced fire ants. My parents were kids, they didn't exist in their country. And now all of a sudden it's, you cannot sit down outside because you will get eaten alive. It's the dumbest thing. I really envy my parents. They're always like, go outside and play, but that's a thing of the past because you will literally get eaten by fire ants. They used to only have the cute little black ants that couldn't do nothing to you. Stupid Argentina, sorry. Mad hate. Or was it from China? I think it was from China, but there were Argentine fire ants. Kind of weird. And then we have kudzu. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's a plant that grows, it's a vine that grows over everything. Like, absolutely nothing is safe from it. Nothing. There is not an animal, there is not a creature, there is nothing that is safe from kudzu. It grows over every single thing. And so you'll have these, like, forests, like, just turned into kudzu shoots. Because they can literally grow over any plant. It's the craziest thing. So they're hyper successful and invasive. I think they're Japanese or something. And so, they're out of control. And they've released a kudzu beetle that, instead of doing its main job as killing kudzu, has kind of just been invasive itself and not actually managed the kudzu very well. So yeah, we got 2 invasive species related because of the kudzu thing, and like, we're just kind of at the mercy of it. So if your solution is to introduce a wild animal, just don't, unless it's like an emergency. Again, I don't know why or how it starts the way it does, but it did. And the point is, when they freaking introduce it, something always goes wrong, and we always end up having the burden of whatever animal or plant, absolutely terrorizing everything else out here that's not used to it. Oh yeah, the fungal blight. Y'all know about that thing? It killed all the American chestnut trees. I've heard crazy things like there's only one left in our state. And they used to be really common. My grandma, the sharecropper, actually, she grew up and she'd pick American chestnuts and she would sell them, and that'd be one of their streams of income, with chestnuts. Because they're nice, healthy nuts, and, they fetch a decent price per pound, so. They were a staple to a lot of especially mountainous communities, and they practically went extinct. They were functionally extinct for a little bit, I think. So, it is a shame. Luckily, genetic engineering has, again, saved something. As much hate as GMOs get, there actually aren't really any valid, arguments against genetically modifying our foods that I've heard of. The only valid one, or potentially valid, because it still hasn't actually caused a problem yet, is the creation of, super plants that inherit the genes from the GMOs. But other than that, we really don't have any examples of why they're bad. It's all it could possibly be linked in the future to something else. that would cause a problem. Like, that's literally it. Like, I'm someone with a peanut allergy, and I'm all for it. Because, you know, some of the concerns are fears of spreading allergens between plants, but it's never happened. And again, they don't think it can happen, and they test it to make sure it doesn't happen every time they make one anyways. And aside from it, you know, obviously making certain commercial crops, like, viable and, you know, especially in other countries, making, like, you know, supporting the country's, you know, life through, you know, food possible. BT maize, that's what they talk about all the time in my biology classes, BT maize. It's got some, like, built-in whatever that keeps the whatever bugs off it. They don't have to waste all that money on insecticides, which are really expensive. Yeah, so, again, I am a GMO stan. And I think, okay, at the rate it's going, they're going to take over because, you know, obviously you hear the numbers. You have to grow 40% more food on the same amount of land by 2030 to support the world's population. I don't know if that's true, because again, I think a lot of those numbers are exaggerated. I thought I saw that. Dang it. You should take damage from that. What? Is he hit or not? Ah, I thought he was going to keep moving. Oh, I think he did get hit. Then. Is he going to charge me? Oh, bird. Oh, I thought the terrain was going to go up, not down right where he was. What a shame, what a shame. Well, he should be dead, I hope, at some point. Yeah, but anyways, I'm one of those weird people who's, like, supports all these random things, kind of. I think it's healthy to, you know, branch out, find things you support or disagree with. Actually form an opinion and then talk about it so that you can refine that opinion further. That's a moose. If you didn't know, that's actually one of the scariest calls I've ever heard. I'm guessing that's the one I should have killed, but somehow magically didn't die. If we're just gonna go out on a limb here. I think it died. Or that's something else, I guess? I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get 3 shots in it and not kill it, though. I think that's cap. Moose there. They're really bad at everything but smell, so you can walk right up to them sometimes. They won't even know. Kind of crazy. But they do run fast. Absolutely steamroll you. I've got really bad allergies and stuff, so I'm always clearing my nose and crap. I'm just one of the plagues of poor genetics. I swear that's an animal. It is. Ah, no. Ah. Couldn't do it. Wasn't gonna work, man. Freak. Why are you running, man? Got him. He is dead now. You ain't surviving 4. What about I say, where's the other one? No! I corrected because I thought she was about to move. I'm really bad about that. I'm really bad about that, to be honest. No, that would have been an amazing shot. Dang it. Bad at the game. Really bad at this game. Okay, this guy has to be dead, man. There's absolutely no way you're surviving all that. No organs hit. I don't really believe that, but whatever. Knew I saw something. Jeez. The freak? What did I hit right there? That was a gold rabbit? Freak. Pistol score, pistol score, pistol score. Pistol score, pistol score. No, please, 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 please. Man, I never get a chance. I never get the chance. I can't even hit a moving target with this. No way. Game. No. No. Give me my rabbit back. Ugh. Now I just feel crapped out. That's a feeding zone? Okay, that's a little sus, man. For a feeding zone, that's kind of dumb. I seize it. I seize it. Freak. Switch to something useful. And it's probably gone. Yep. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No. Okay. And no. Freak. Oh. What a sadness. Got it though. They're pretty hard to hit. If you do rabbit hunting right, it's very lucrative. You get, you know, $300 to $100 a pop. For lack of a better expression. I made that up. $300 a pop. Absolutely destroyed that femur. Will never be used again. Unless that's me holding on to it to eat it. I kid. Oh gosh, I kind of forgot there is technically a war going, like a major war right now. Granted, I say that, there's always a major war going on. There's technically a war on drugs right now. Guess who's taking an L? Whatever country declared the war. You know, if that's Mexico or the US or whoever, and taking a fat L right now. Hopefully, like, less destructive or harmful, like, hallucinogens, like shrooms and stuff, will replace them. And people quit, like, you know, I don't know, I just hope alcohol kind of phases out a little bit or something. Is that really not a rabbit? Yeah, alcohol and tobacco, you know, whatever, just gets phased out with, like, weed and stuff. So just less people are dying and causing problems, you know? It'd be really nice, because obviously those two drugs contribute to a lot of deaths every year, especially in other countries. Gosh. Bro, did he survive? I'm about to say. Like, I thought he quit bleeding for a second. No, what is that? Like, it'll refuse. Yup, finally. That's ridiculous, though. Use a whip. Oh, that's close. That is exceedingly close. Honestly, I want to see if I can hit the rabbit with the stupid thing again. Because I'm crazy. Like, I'm an actual madman. Did I get it? Dang it. It's coming for me. No, it is trying to kill you, like, legitimately. And they're really good at it, too. Freak, it's still around. Now, this is dangerous. A scared elk running through the freaking forest blind? Yeah. That will kill you more than anything else in this game. Promise. I think I survived. Okay. I'll turn my back. Not even. Wow, made another call. I only hit you twice, but I know I hit you many more times. Okay, so it's a little glitchy on the gun right now. I don't know why. Yeah, did I hit this rabbit? No, I did not. I really thought I hit it. I hate that for myself. Is that one, or am I... Gotta be tripping. Whatever. I have raised my pistol score. Weaving chaos. Very fresh. Like, how fresh are we talking? Like, when you say very fresh, what do you mean by that? Because I think there's different very freshes. I think there's different meanings of it. I know it refers to a certain amount of time. I mean, like it's a fixed time in game, but like, I don't know what it is. Honestly, shouldn't I go out into the marsh? Oh my gosh, how do you get to that? Man, that lake might have some pristine hunting, though. Freak it, man. We going up the mountain. It's only 2 kilos out. Is that an animal, or am I just... Dang it. America! Yeah, anyways. I don't hardly ever use the calls, I really should. I have got some good EIs, man. ESs. Let me tell you something. Let's just go ahead and get a distance. Much closer than that freaking moose. We're looking 265-ish. Okay, can you hit it? I can hit it. I can. Now the question is, will I hit it decent enough? Oh, I almost took that shot. I'm not gonna lie. I need a little higher. No. Calm down, bud. Calm down. Can I go prone? Freak, yes I can. I mean, I hit it, but is it gonna kill it is the question. I probably should have aimed a little higher. And obviously to let... Ooh, more. Less is more. More is less. Dang it. They're scared. They do be fleeing, though. They're all bugs. Eh, so close. Nah, I know I wouldn't. Whatever. I tried. I still see it. I still see it. The herd. That's the herd right there. Dang it. Oh, I missed all of them. That's amazing. Just dropping shots. Ha! Hit one. Load it up and let me go again. It's like a shooting gallery. Dropping pills, popping them. We shooting like there's no tomorrow. I ain't gonna have enough bullets to last me up to the dadgum shooting area. We just shooting pop shots. Cause we got a rough idea of where they at. Okay. That suffices. That's enough carnage for me. Did I kill anything though? I did get a kill. All that shooting was good for at least 1 kill. Honestly, I think it's just like the adrenaline I get from just taking a shot. That's why I did it. Because, again, such blind shooting is just completely, like, unethical for this. America. North Carolina also has a pretty decent bald eagle population. Got some zoos, some aquariums, decent stuff, you know. the like. I wonder who puts down all these boards. Thank you to whoever put down all the boards. Yeah, I mean, you would think death is upon you if you heard that normally. I would, anyways. Can I hit the crossbow? I don't think the crossbow should spook them, honestly. I think it's ridiculous to say it does. If they just keep on coming. No sound. Almost invisible. Smells not quite at me, so. They coming back. I can keep making ground like this if I'm making literally no noise. I don't know where exactly, if they're going to come much closer or not. I think they're coming a little closer. They might be at a drinking zone. Let me see if I can. Really? They're not that one? Oh, I got zoom. So I don't know where to aim, to be honest. I'm going to aim, you know. Oh, come on, bro. I'm prone. Freaking crap. It's just a trivial. What am I? If they just lean down. So they actually take turns. Dang. Dang. I mean, I screwed that up. Obviously, I should have had it lined up at that point. Like, I'm just anxious, like really anxious about getting a decent shot on it. The fact that that missed. Oh, no. That's bull crap. How much did they sink? Bud, are you serious? Freak. I hit. No, I didn't even come close. Why did it act like I hit one? One acts like it got hit. Even though I saw it miss. That was useless. Prank 'em, John. Oh, dang it. Got him. Yeah, you will die soon. Oh, 2? No, that's it for you, bud. Sorry about it. Yep. Gosh, that popped up quick. Yeah, I don't think that one I hit with the crossbow is gonna die. But it acts like it is very acting like it got hit. I love animals that will return to the place where they were literally shot at. I think it's the best. But no, 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 no. Why y'all just never gonna show me a location? Why I gotta try so hard? The meese are really dangerous, man. Like, I could probably see whichever one it was from here. But yeah. Meese equals danger. The meeses, dangerous. What's your health at? Bud. Freaking crap, of course you're maxed. What was that noise? That's another rando I shot. Maybe I should try and collect the other one I killed. Yeah, that was pretty smart of me. So I'm guessing this has to be the one that I hit with the 2. Yeah, absolutely Dad, come here. It's gone. Freak, freak, freak. You're dead. Like, you're done. I know it's gonna run, but it's dead, so it doesn't matter. Wait. You're dead too. That's fun. Actually, you know what? Oh, dang it. I thought I was going to stay still. I was going to increase my pistol score. I am always looking for an excuse to up the pistol score because it's so difficult. But yeah, obviously she's dead. I mean, it was a long shot, so it doesn't matter. Is that another one? Yes, it is. Is it the one I just shot? Because that was a really quick death if it was. Yes, it was the one I just shot. Got a good few kills. Is that another zone? No. Just a pile of crap. In the literal sense. I still can't believe I got hit by a deer. That sucks. They're dangerous, man, I'll tell you. Come out of nowhere, flying up. Off the cuff, they are ready to kill. They ain't even trying. Definitely should not be carrying the pistol out now that we're out of that situation. It's always you hear the call and then you get hit, you know? I thought I saw something else. Huh, branches. No, I ain't that bad. I mean, I could hit it, but, that wouldn't be very nice. Now, I had just found a pile of blood. So I kind of want to continue from wherever that was. Well, resting zone. Now, can I trim her scapular? Quit moving. Let's range that out. I really want to see if I can graze the brain. I'm trying to inch this over. She's about 150. Gonna be a really difficult shot if I can possibly hit it. I mean, literally, like, I'm going to scrape her brain if I can. Okay, no, I cannot. I gotta be up. Okay, what? Why are you so jostled, man? Dang. So obviously there's gonna be a little bit of drop, not much. I don't know when to pull it. Oh my gosh. You gotta give me a little more steady time than that, bro. We can set up a tripod or something, but... Quit moving! Wow, it loves to do that. I hit it. Obviously not in the brain, but I hit it. I can't believe I didn't hit the brain. I'm just upset. Okay, did this thing die? Do we know? Doubt it. There's a few deaths, but I think those are all the ones I've confirmed right now. Probably smack the zone real quick. Bud, what are you doing? Give me the zone. Jeez. Oh. So maybe I messed that up, but that's okay. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. Give me the zone. We're bad at this. We're very bad at this, but that's okay. Give. Okay, so I definitely just killed the one I shot, too. Killed the one I just shot. Are you serious? These are two different. Okay, not the greatest thing. Okay, that's just poopy. I'm trying to catch a case with the U.S. Wildlife Department. Hit me up. I think that hamburgers and cheeseburgers work well together. How does that go? I'm probably misquoting. Don't quote me on that because I think I'm not quoting my sources correctly, but yeah. Obviously, I hit her exactly where she was lying. Oh, there's a body right here. Hold up. If I hit her in the scapular, then I'll know. Just a hair too high. Oh my gosh. Wow. Whatever. Again, not good at the game. I think hamburgers and cheeseburgers work well together. Fries. Please give me an excuse to level up my pistol. That's what I want. Cause you're the one I want. You're the one I need, baby. If I was a king, you'd be my queen. You're the rock in my road. It's good for my soul, it's true. Excuse my country. Why is it very old and bleeding? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, that was loud. We didn't need to be that loud. Probably retag the location I kind of need to work towards. Gosh, that looks like a crime. I do forget that, like, what was it, last year or was it the year before? Dang it, I forget. Azerbaijan and Armenia did have a war over some land that's fairly disputed, and then I think it was like, was it 3 months in or something? And they were like, Russia was like, and Turkey was like, okay, y'all need to quit fighting. Like, we don't like it. Kind of too close to our borders. I think they just signed some mutual whatever that's gonna like forestall it for another few years, and then the people get fed up again and they'll start killing each other for no good reason. As an American, I'm very removed from the idea of like being attached to like a sense of like a people group or a race, because, you know, America is literally the land of mutts. Like, people from every country live here, and absolutely no country is anywhere near as like non-homogenous as us. I mean, this is literally the most diverse country on the planet. So I have absolutely no idea what it's like to have ethnic tensions with people who are only separated from me by like, I love the call of an elk. You're dead. Oh, that's what you call making the most of your bullets. Freaking crap. I dropped that thing so quick. She survived a vital with that thing long enough to run around? That ain't very nice. Oh my. Sir, yo. Yikes, game. Maybe I should have taken... What? Oh, I hit him so long ago, and I crunched his freaking skull. Gosh. The thing with the ethnic tensions, they don't make any sense, because, like Jews and Arabs are, like, having problems because, you know, they came from a different family line that literally split 3,000 years ago. Meanwhile, like, Americans, like, their last common ancestor was Adam and Eve, and it's like, I'm pretty sure the last common ancestor between all Americans was Adam and Eve, honestly. It's just ridiculous. Like, we are the most diverse country on the planet. Oh, he's dead. He's a dead man running. You left something. Your life. Man, freak your life. Yeah, I'm in a much better mood. I got work to do, but it's like, you know, I don't feel like doing it, so freak. It ain't getting done. That's just how that works. Where's that female that I shot? Did I get it yet? I don't know if I collected it yet. Why is my memory so bad? Yeah, hold up, before I go and get that one. I hate myself for this. I got that Dory goldfish memory. It's ridiculous. I have absolutely no clue if I harvested that girl that I shot vitally. Can we not make noises that are going to distract me, please? Thank you. Tropica. Okay, there's no way I didn't get her then. Because I don't see anything. Any markings or nothing. So I just walked backwards all that way for nothing because I got bad memory again. No, I shot them over here, so... I have absolutely no recollection, though. But yeah, anyways, I don't understand ethnic tensions because they just don't make any sense. Even though I live in the South, it's like racism really isn't bad. And because I live in the South, there's a lot more black people than there are in the North. And the areas where people are, you know, always talking about how bad the race relations are. They're like, no, you don't get, like, in the South, it is fairly common for me to be in a room where I am a minority in terms of skin color. And it doesn't bother me. Like, it's not a problem. Because it shouldn't be. I probably could have gotten that second shot, but what can you do when they just keep presenting themselves? Lambs to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. Blood / water is the name of that song, in case you were wondering. It was trending a little while. I say a little while, it's been a minute. I don't remember when it was trending last. I just remember the song. When I say blood / water, I mean you have to put 2 slashes between blood and water when you look it up. Like, that's the name of the song. I don't get it. That's okay. Does it count the kill? No, maybe, I don't know. I don't really need to be going out in this direction. I need to be going that way. So I don't really want to push this herd too much more. Unless they make a Yui. Great, they call him for me because they want me to kill him. They want death. They crave it. They need to be freed from their mortal woes. No organs hit. I lined that up straight in front. What do you mean, man? That was literally in her lungs. Bro, like, no, she is dead. This kills me. The freak do you think I put that bullet in? Like, where do you think I put? Perfect hunting conditions when it's raining and the wind's blowing the opposite direction. Yeah, perfect hunting conditions. Back in the canyon. Not worth my time. Not worth my time. Honestly, there's a lake nearby. Let's just do that thing. I'll have to do my best. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, the United States is just kind of like pretty chill for a lot of things. They always talk about all this racism and sexism. You'll never see it. You don't see it. Now everyone will say, oh, that's because you're white. But it's like, no, it's really not. It's like the relationship between sexes and race is just not bad. It's just not. We're in the US and we all feel pretty decent and privileged, and, you know, life's just pretty good for most people. That's just how it is. Yikes, steep. Wow. Would be nice hunting if there was anything over here, but clearly the terrain is not stable enough to support any plant life. Only a few brave trees colonize this slope. Of the coming glory. I stay watching the shores. So nice, so pretty. Where'd it go? Oh, dang. Not seeing much activity. It's looking like a calm day. Little hut. There's no way that's the house, is it? Can I see a flagpole? No, that's just some random little cabin. I hope. Because if I walk past the house, I'm gonna be pissed. So yeah. That'll always be my take on it. Things just really don't seem to be bad. And regardless of who you vote for, things are going to stay relatively the same. Is the crazy part. We're at the point where I can't ascend it straight anymore. I'm going to have to go winding around for it. What a shame. Yeah, that's really steep up there. Not feasible. We are out here in the corner of the map, though, I'll tell you that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, society is really just absolutely bonkers. You know, one day Elon Musk buys Twitter. The next day, all these people are like have their accounts freed up and given back. Crazy stuff. I was looking at those maps and they talk about like the freedom of the press in every country and they compare it. And the US is always like not that good. But it's so funny because you can literally say anything in this country and not get punished for it. Unless you dare say something, I guess, that talks about like, unless that's classified as like COVID-19 misinformation. There's pretty much nothing you can say to get like banned or the N-word. Yeah, it's like anything about like race, gender, or COVID can get you kicked. But even then, you can pretty much say anything. Any major news organization has completely unlimited rights to what they can say. Yeah, no. News organizations do not have to be scared of what they publish. Ever. Unlike the common man who could lose their job just for saying the N-word. Craziest thing. But yeah, no, the press is completely free. Dang, what a hike. What a hike. You know, in other not very well-known news, I'd heard that Harvard and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill were being taken to the Supreme Court for racism. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, apparently discriminating against people based off of race only applies to black people, and it doesn't matter if you do it to white people. They just admit to it too. They don't even lie about it. Like, they openly discriminate against white people and they don't care. It's pretty crazy. Especially UNC Chapel Hill is really bad. But honestly, I don't care. I do care, but I don't care. You know what I mean. I have a problem when anyone's doing something wrong. And, if it came down to, like, I needed to do something in order to make sure that justice was done, like, then I'd do it. But, like, I don't really have the power to do much right now, and it's like, there's also a bajillion other problems, So I'll just focus my energy elsewhere. Wow. Still a ways out, even though I can see it. Pretty frustrating. In other news, I was watching video about the Gen 4 nuclear reactors coming out. I think nuclear's got a lot of potential. Really hoping for its revival. It is objectively the best energy source. There's absolutely no possible argument against it being the best energy source. And literally, I would disprove anything you say. Like, I'm not kidding. That's one thing I am extremely passionate about, is how good nuclear is and how it should be most of our energy sector. And it is a problem that it is not, because it is the objectively best, safest, and most efficient source of energy on the planet. I mean, literally, any argument, I can absolutely dissolve it. And there's a few people in the upper echelons who are like, y'all, come on, like, it's obvious nuclear's the best. Only France really gets that, and then parts of the US, like North and South Carolina, who have a good bit of nuclear. Other than that, the rest of the world's kind of really lacking with that. But again, the point is, the US gave out contracts, 5-year contracts, to 3 different companies with varying qualities and capabilities on making deployable micro nuclear reactors for, like, war zones, which is really amazing. Apparently they're going to be, like, the size of 40-foot cargo containers. I think they're called FTUs. 40 FTUs or something like that. And yeah, they'll be deployable and, like, movable, like, really reasonably, and they'll be really tough. So apparently it'll provide energy relief to harmed areas, and obviously there's a lot of areas that could really use that. And the deployment of really efficient energy in a zone of danger is extremely important. Nuclear energy's come a really long way.